Welcome back, DPT 100, and in this class today it's a continuation of your design, your prototype, the model that you've been creating. And the last couple of weeks we've been designing these things. The last project you did, well, a couple projects ago, you got on there and you sliced this thing out. You figured out how many grams, how long it was going to take to make it. So now we're going to go in here and do a cost analysis. We're going to design a spreadsheet, and we're going to figure out exactly how much this thing costs, how much electricity it takes, how much material it takes, and all those good things, and have you a cool spreadsheet to use if you ever start using this in business. So real quick, I want to show you my design. Now this is a little stand for an iPad. It enhances the sound of the iPad, through these holes. And I went in and I did a slice on it. It's going to take 439 grams of materials, and it's going to take 2 days, 5 hours, and 42 minutes. So with that, and I told you guys to get this for me last time, so it's very important you do that. So what I want to do is I go to my spreadsheet, my Excel, and I started a brand new one. And if you'll notice, I want you guys to pause the video, and I want you to lay your alls out just the same way that I did. Now, you guys are back, and if you'll notice on here, I have PLA. Down here, I could have ABS, I could have PETG, I could have all materials on this side, and up here I've got grams of material, okay? I've got cost of material, total cost of the materials, cost of electricity, print time, watts of machine, cost of kilowatt hours, print setup, shipping miles, dollars per mile, prepare to ship, total cost of shipping, and profit. How much profit you want to make on top of, after you cover the cost, and then the total cost of the product. So first thing I want to do is the grams of the material. So I know in my Cura slicer it said it was going to take 439 grams to build this build. So I go ahead and I'm going to plug that in. So it's 439 grams. Cost of the material. Now, most materials come in just a regular roll. They're usually about 1,000 grams of material in a roll, and it's typically around $18 to $20. Depends on where you get it or how much you buy of it. Sometimes you can get it cheaper than that. So if I was going to do the math on it, you just take, let's say $18, I think it's what I put in before, divide it by 1,000. And it's 0.01, so it's almost 2 pennies per gram. So I'm going to put this whole thing in 0.018 right here, 0.018. All right, total cost of materials. We can go ahead and do that. Remember, hit your equal sign. Come over here and click this times this, enter. So just the PLA is going to cost me almost $8 to do this. All right. Now, we could also add in some extra money just if you make mistakes. And there are going to be mistakes. There are going to be room that you might have to have there for a percentage of waste. But for now, let's just put the straight cost in. Cost of electricity. All right, we're going to figure that out, and that comes by how long the part ran, what type of machine, what kind of wattage does it use, and the cost of kilowatt hours. That's how you buy electricity. That's how they sell it to you in kilowatt hours. And then the print setup, shipping miles. Let's go ahead and do the cost of electricity. Now, the print time is the first thing we want to look at, and this thing is going to take 2 days, 52 hours, and 42 minutes. Well, it's in kilowatt hours, so we need to put everything in hours. So I'll go to my calculator real quick, and if you take 42 and you're putting it into an hour, you divide it by 60. So it's 0.7 plus 5. And then 2 days is 2 times 24 is 48. So it's 53.7. That's how many hours it takes us to make this product. So it's 53.7 hours. All right. The watt of the machine, if you go and look at any machine, anything that you plug up to electric, it's going to tell you what kind of watts that it takes. Now, the 3D printers that we're using in here for this class is the Artillery. It's a 600 watt machine. Cost of kilowatt hours right now, the average is, if you come back into our blackboard, is 0.12 cents. So it's 12 cents per kilowatt hour. So we go over here, 0.12. All right. And let's go ahead and let's figure out the cost of electricity on this. So the first thing you got to understand is when we do this, I'll click on cost of electricity. I'll hit an equal sign. And watt of machine. Now, we do it in kilowatt hours, so it's 1,000 watt. It's talking about 1,000. So every 1,000 watt per hour is 12 cents. So we got the hour here in time, so we're good there. And the watt of the machine is 600. So first thing I want to do is click on this, and I need to divide it by 1,000. And the reason that I did that is because this is in kilowatt, kilo. So it's looking for kilos. Well, you take G3, which is 600 watt. It's not kilowatt, so we got to divide it by 1,000. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. So the next thing is the cost is 0.12 per kilowatt hour. So we got this, and then all we have to do is times this times this. So it costs it almost $3.8664 in electricity to do this. So again, if you look back, G3 divided by 1,000, and my F, I took this because this is how many hours it took, and I times it by this, and that gives us exactly what that would be. So again, it was taking your hours and the wattage of the machine in kilowatts, times it by the cost of the electricity, and that's where you get $3.87 basically. So we've got that formulated up. The next thing I want to do is a print setup, and basically on a print setup, we've got it wrote over here as $10 per unit. Shipping miles, I think we had it $8 per unit. And this is just getting, the boxes and the all the insulation that goes inside to keep things from getting hurt and damaged. And how many dollars is it per mile? Well, I think we had it wrote down as 0.008, 8 thousandths of a penny. So let's take of a dollar. 8 thousandths of a dollar. So when we come over here, we go back to this as 0.008. Print setup, shipping. Oh, I'm sorry, shipping miles. It should have been prepared to ship over here. Shipping miles, we don't know yet. So now when we do this, the total cost of shipping, of course, we come over here and hit equal. It's going to be your shipping miles. And before I do that, I want to put a parenthesis around that. Shipping miles times the cost per mile plus $8 to prepare it to ship plus of course, how many, or actually, not plus. Let's put another parenthesis there. And then we'll put a times, because you got to be, well, no, I don't want to do that. I'll come back and times my shipping mile. So J3, we got that. Oh, okay, J3 in there. And then K3. All right, we've got that. All we have to do is just plus. I don't know what I was thinking there. Plus $8. So the total of the shipping, it all determines on if I have to ship it 10 miles, it's going to cost $8.08. If I have to ship it 200 miles, it's going to cost $9.06. Y'all see that? So I'll leave it 0 for now. So it depends on where you're shipping it to. And the profit, what kind of profit do you want to make on this? All right, total, and we'll put total cost, WO with /O profit, without profit, and then let's do one right over here, total, including the profit. And then we got to add in sales tax too. So let's go ahead and do that too. Sales tax. And again, for us, it's 6%, right? And so we don't do sales tax on the shipping here. We just do sales tax on the product. So whenever I'm doing this, the total cost without profit, I would come in here and click on this and do equal. And of course, it's going to have the cost of the material, total cost of the material. Okay. Plus the total cost of the electricity. All right. And now you take that, and I'm going to put parentheses around this. I'll put parentheses around this. So that's adding those two main components together. And then we're going to times it by okay. We're actually, so the sales tax will be 0.706. So we need to go in there and do some more to that formula. So that gets that. So we need to add in a little bit more. We got to go add in D3 plus E3. Let's see what that does. There we go. Y'all see what I did there? I just took D3 plus E3 times N3, which was 6% sales tax, and then I was able to add in this original. This part right here just gives me the sales tax, and then I added it back into the material and the electricity. So the total cost without profit is 12.474. I mean, big number there. And if we look back, cost of material, almost $8, electricity almost $4, so it's about 12. Yeah, so we're looking like we're doing pretty good here. And this is cost without profit. Now let's add in a 20% profit on top of that, or whatever. This is, you can adjust this. This is for you. So I come over here to total profit, And I'll do my equal sign, and we'll do just like what we did before. You're going to take, again, we're going to take this without profit, and we're going to take parentheses times that, and then we're going to plus this P3. So I click on that again, enter it. I'll open it up so you can see it. So if I do a 20% profit, this part is going to cost $13 and basically 22 cents. Okay, so that's pretty cool, isn't it? You can do that, and like I said, if you put different materials down through here, all you have to do is just plug them in where you need it, and it will spit out whatever you need here. It'll give you all the information you need from this, and we could put a cool color over here just to show the total profit right there. We're not total profit. It would be the total cost with profit. That looks a little bit better. And of course, if you want to center that, come back over here, click on, click those, click there, and perfect. And again, we could do one more column here, and we could put total cost with shipping. And it's probably as far as it's going to let us go here. But anyhow, we can, there we go. It let us in there. So this one right here, all you would do is, again, on this one, hit equal. Click on this. And then we got to add in our shipping. And that shipping was, total cost of shipping would be right there. Go back again, fix that. You click on this plus this, enter. So we automatically know, the time it takes us to package it with the box and all that, it's $8. And if I have to ship it to you, if you live 200 miles away, it's going to cost the total project, the total part to getting it to you through the shipping will be $22.82. So that's what I want you guys to do, is go through and make you this. And if you want to, you can go through here and make yourself all different materials all the way down through there. But you can use this throughout. If you wanted to start a little business on the side doing 3D printing, you can use this. And you just got to watch out about, the cost of materials, make sure that you know what those are, cost of electricity and things of that sort. But also, you need to be aware and add in, some area in here where if you have scrap, we need to put in a little percentage of scrap and waste, cost of that. And you can do a percentage at the end, just like we've been doing, like a percentage added on to the overall cost for scrap and things like that, because you're going to have a little bit as you 3D print. But guys, if you have any questions on this, now this will be from your part, so use your numbers, okay? So if you got any questions about it, you just let me know.